Unlisted videos. Insider drops. The only way in is through my private SMS list.
Shocking videos are flooding the internet showing hundreds of teens turning public spaces into war zones all across America. From beaches in New Jersey to parks in Virginia and Illinois, the pattern is the same. Massive crowds jumping on cars, setting off fireworks, and overwhelming police. These teen takeovers are no longer isolated incidents. They're spreading fast and creating real fear in neighborhoods. Local cops are scrambling just to keep order while residents wonder if anywhere is safe anymore. But tonight the response is shifting in a dramatic new direction that could finally restore accountability. Now, this wave of disorder strikes at the heart of what makes communities livable and families secure. Hardworking Americans pay taxes expecting safe streets, parks, and beaches for their kids, yet those spaces are being seized by roaming mobs that intimidate everyone in their path. The videos reveal not just youthful mischief, but a breakdown in basic respect for law and property that leaves law-abiding citizens feeling powerless. When parents fail to supervise and society makes endless excuses, the result is normalized chaos that erodes trust in public authority. This is not sustainable in a nation that values order and personal responsibility over endless disorder. The public is demanding action before the problem grows even larger and even more destructive. Now, before we dive deeper into this crisis of accountability, let me share something that helped my own family during tough times. Now, you've probably seen the clip of Joe Rogan sitting with Mel Gibson talking about people close to him who went through serious health struggles and then saw dramatic turnarounds. Rogan brings up light-based therapies and how they impact the body at the cellular level. Gibson says it straight, this stuff works. Now, that got my attention because in my own life I watched something very similar unfold. For a long time, my wife was dealing with constant discomfort and anxiety. It was one of those seasons where nothing seemed to help until we discovered red light therapy from Jonathan Otto. The difference was night and day. If you're looking for real results, visit myredlight.com and use code NNN25 for 25% off individual items or NNN30 for 30% off bundles today. Now back to the story of how authorities are finally getting serious about these teen takeovers. See, while the videos keep piling up, one development is separating this moment from past failures. Federal prosecutors are no longer just chasing the kids in the streets. They're targeting the parents who enable the chaos. And I've got a bunch of videos here I've collected for you. This is End Wokeness, the first day of warm weather, and police had to impose emergency 8 p.m. curfew in Long Branch, New Jersey. This is some of the scenes. Jumping, standing on cars.
That guy's car.
Really? Fuck that car. Where am I getting the clip at? Move.
And that is just one location. Okay? Long Branch slammed the brakes with an emergency curfew as unruly teens took over. And I mean, therefore I am says 2 beaches in New Jersey, same day, spot the difference. Can you spot the difference? Can you spot the difference? Two New Jersey beaches show what happens when the rules disappear. And here we have this. Teens and changing customer habits are plaguing America. POV, going to the function, but you take New Jersey Transit. Wow. That's New Jersey Transit for you. And here we have teen takeovers plaguing every big city in the U.S., all in the past couple of days.
Yeah, fire department.
Norfolk, Virginia.
Yeah, of course.
And hammers and bows, back to the Mac and the clothes. Adolescents packing a knock on the door. Who is it? I would happen to know the one with the flow. Who did it? It was me.
Chicago, Illinois. I mean, this is just, man, it's fireworks, explosions. One after another. Long Branch, New Jersey, we just saw that. It just chaos all across the country. Is there any common thread that we're seeing here? Washington, D.C. I don't know.
It's a lot of people.
Tampa, Florida. It just keeps going. From New Jersey to coast, the same pattern keeps repeating. Now, U.S. Attorney Pirro on the crime in D.C., parents have a fundamental responsibility.
Lawrence, the truth is that I'm going to get what I need one way or the other. I'm not going to let some politician determine whether or not D.C. is going to be safe. Look, the citizens of the nation's capital have the right to expect that they will be safe. In fact, they have a right to demand it. And when these individuals come out and you see what's going on that screen right there, and they don't want to help in tamping down, then I will do whatever I need to do to get charges filed. And if there's anything that is, a fundamental belief, it is that the law will be followed in the district now that President Trump has made a determination to make D.C. safe and beautiful as well. Look, parents have a fundamental responsibility to control their children. It's their children, not the government's children. And in the end, if parents do not step up and stand in the place of their children, then we're going to prosecute the parents and the children. And I can do it through truancy at schools and working with the chancellor of the schools. I can do it with the family court. I have talked to the local attorney general, who has indicated that he will work with us. I can get it through the courts. Person in need of supervision. Who are their parents if they're already a court order requiring that they follow fundamental rules from the family court? I've got a lot of opportunities to go after these parents, and no one is going to stop me from doing that. And the shame of all this is that the taxpayers end up footing the bill for the damage, for the extra police. And what we saw at Chipotle the other night is an example of what's to come. And we're not going to tolerate it. And whatever we need to do to get it done, we'll do.
Janine Pirro stepping in when parents have checked out. I mean, what is going on? Like, this is Norfolk, Ghent area. Dozens of young people appear doing donuts, setting off fireworks using what appears to be flamethrowers to show a ring of fire.
Yeah, fire department. Yeah, of course.
It's TBB.
I need it out.
Wow. U.S. Attorney Pirro now going to unleash prosecution on the parents.
Says, I'm going to start punishing the parents. Listen.
These takeovers have terrorized our neighborhoods. They have shut down businesses, and they have wasted hard-earned tax dollars of law-abiding residents who just want to live and work in peace. Starting today, my office will aggressively prosecute parents under D.C.'s curfew law. This statute makes it unlawful for an adult to enable, facilitate, or permit a minor to engage in delinquent acts. The penalty is up to 6 months imprisonment. So if the evidence shows the parent knew or should have known or permitted or failed to prevent participation, we're going to charge them. And if you drop your kid off and you fail to supervise them or you let them skip school to join the chaos, you are going to face fines, court-ordered classes, and possible jail time.
So Jeannie Pirro is laying it down, and here we have this, another one. Goodness. This is Buckrow Beach, Virginia. Astonishing video, illegal teen takeover. Police were called after 400 teenagers began punching each other, jumping on top of cars, and terrifying residents. Look at this chaos. Absolute madness. Now, Jeannie Pirro is only referring to Washington, D.C. itself. What's going to happen in all these other cities all across the country? This is just madness. Lake County Sheriff, Illinois, requesting assistance with a teen takeover. Illinois Beach State Park reporting 100 kids on the scene. That's from the police scanner. Tampa police arrest 22 youths after wild teen takeover at public park erupts into violence. Florida authorities arresting nearly 24 individuals after yet another viral teen takeover turned chaotic over the weekend.
I need some of the units that have their vehicle over at Gasparilla Plaza. If they can return to their vehicle, we need somewhere to put these 1015s in. Okay, 10 units with vehicles at Gasparilla Plaza. Please return to your vehicle.
My God. Unbelievable. Helicopter footage here. Absolute chaos.
What's going on?
Can you follow me? My director is asking for an officer on the chain of police over here.
We got him.
Start walking home right now. Let's go.
Wire right to the side of Pop Tango, right there.
Wow. So Jeannie Pirro not letting up. This is the moment at the Chipotle that she was referring to. Looked like a father just sitting there trying to protect his child. So U.S. Attorney Jeannie Pirro has announced that she's going to prosecute parents under D.C. curfew laws when they fail to control their children. The message is clear. If you know your teen is skipping school, joining mobs, and destroying property, you will face charges, fines, and possible jail time alongside them. This is the accountability America has needed for years. Under the Trump administration, the focus has shifted from excuses to real consequences to protect neighborhoods and send a strong signal that disorder will no longer be tolerated. So these teen takeovers expose a deeper culture failure. But the strong response from officials like Ginny and Pirro show real leadership is returning to restore order. Parents must step up and communities must demand it. And America First means safe streets and accountable families again. If this story matters to you, drop a yes in the comments and text raw feed to the number on the screen, 844-840-4963, to get direct updates that bypass the algorithm. And check out the Next News merch shelf below this video for gear that shows where you stand. We're not backing down until our neighborhoods are safe and strong once more.
The system controls information. Information control is power. They don't want you to see this. The truth only survives together. They don't want this shared. Share this now.